Hi, connections. This is Satish Lingam, and I am welcoming you all to the fifth episode of AI Things Season 1. And I am quite happy that you people are getting useful information from my series. So, from the last episode, I want to discuss you certain things. So, let's go to my last episode's PPT. So, yeah, these are the things. This is my first episode video on this PPT. Second episode video, and this is the PPT. So can't hide nothing from you people, so I'm just literally showing you what's the path I'm traveling here. So yeah, so last episode's PPT is here. Okay, so yeah, so my last episode I said that classification, right, ended with. So where here is it? So I said that we are classifying zeros and ones here, right? So just we are not classifying zeros and ones. Anything we can classify. If example for example, positive or negative in medical point of view, we can classify these two. When data, something like heart disease database, if this is there will be some data here, some integer values of heart rate or something. So we can predict if heart disease is positive or disease is negative. This is also a one kind of prediction. Another classification is in deep learning, a dog or a cat. We label them and we use a classification algorithm to process it. Dog, cat, or a true, false. Any kind of classification. If our output column contains a repeated categorical values, we classify them into a groups so that our algorithm is can do a prediction. That is why it's called a classification algorithm. So okay, let's get into the season 5 now. Keep incantations. I don't want incantations. Okay. Okay, let's get into the topic. Season 5. Okay, let's start with the algorithms and models. Are you ready, guys? I think you're roaring that we are ready. Don't know. Let's start. So I am starting with a simple linear regression algorithm. So as I said earlier, regression is nothing but we are going to predict some continuous values or integer values, so we can classify them because it won't be unique. So we're gonna predict. So my next slide is nothing. End of the slide. So no more slides. We are gonna jump into some real-time examples as our ma'am taught us only real-time examples. So yeah, here is AI things, artificial intelligence. So these are the topics we are discussed. Our ma'am discussed with us for the 6 months of travel. So yeah, here machine learning. So simple linear regression. So here's the PDF I have ready for you people. Let's open it. sorry. So yes, this is the simple linear regression. So this is the first project or first algorithm we have created. I think this was done in the period of March. That is the where the thing started. So yeah, as I said in the second episode, in AI, Python plays the main role. So authors are written a lot of codes and made them libraries, so we can import it anywhere. So as I said, we are importing NumPy, Matplotlib, Pandas. So I gonna just give an overview of the algorithm and the model. So if you're really interested in what I'm teaching you people, so if you're really interested, you can uh, in the description I have given our ma'am's LinkedIn profile. You can go there and join her classes. It was not too much. She's not asking too much fees. It's affordable. And if you are 100%, give you 100. If you are can give you 100%, you can really go there and approach her, and she will definitely 100% will give her best. So I'm guaranteeing that for you. So yeah, here we are importing the libraries which we're gonna use for the model creation here. So these are the libraries we are importing, and the data collection part. So we already created a salary data set as I show it earlier in the regression example. So we are just reading it using this pandas library and viewing our data set. So this is the index number, and this is the years of experience, and this is the salary column. And here there is no data pre-processing is required because our dataset is already a pure dataset, so no fault in our dataset. So we are going to the next step, that is input output split up. So as I said, we have to split the dataset into input and output. So the output is nothing but the predicted column, that is nothing but the output column, uh, that which we gonna predict. So here the output column is the salary which we're gonna predict in the future. So this is the years of experience column, which is the input data we're gonna give. So we are splitting that into input data is nothing but in this data set years of experience, that is this column. We are gonna taking that into input, and this is the dependent variable, that is nothing but salary. So in terms of AI, we define that as an independent variable, the inputs, and the outputs are called as a dependent variable. So we are just viewing how our data points are plotted using matplotlib library, that is nothing but a graphical library where we're going to plot the data points. So this is how our data points is splitted. So this is the years of experience x-axis, and y-axis is salary. So we are splitting test training and test set here. So for that, Python have a library of SQL and model selection. So we are importing test train splitter function from that, and we are splitting training and test set, and we are viewing what is in the test set. So yeah, in test set there will be 1/3 of the data. So there will be, I think, 10 to 11 rows. So totally there will be 29 rows, I think. So in our test, there will be 10 to 11 rows because one third we are getting into the test variable. So model creation part. This is the most important part and exciting part. So let's discuss this thing in our next episode because we are running out of time. So thank you all. So I can just give you an overview because if I clearly explain you these parts, it will really take 1 to 2 hours for sure. So that will be done by our ma'am Ramshanani if you're really 100% interested. So thank you all, and let's catch up in the next episode. Bye.